Zucchini is a famous vegetable which is equally popular in Asian, Indian and Western dishes. It is also very popular among hobby gardeners because it is very easy to grow and is not too much fussy about fertilizers or pH. As long as you have some soil and some reasonable fertilizers, it will grow well. It is a summer season crop, and in this video I will show you how to grow zucchini from seeds. I have nearly a dozen seeds here and I will sow them in these small net pots. You can directly sow them in a container or in soil, and seedlings will grow as long as you do not have snails or other bugs who munch on leaves. I am using a regular potting mix, nothing special, just sow maybe an inch deep or so, and make sure they are watered regularly. In a few days time, small seedlings have emerged. I usually wait till two leaves are well grown before planting them either in soil or in containers. If you do grow them in containers, make sure that the containers are big enough. The plants grows quite big and often small containers are not big enough, and you don't end up with a good crop later on. I transplanted some seedlings in a homemade hydroponic system just to see if zucchini grown in a hydroponic system grows better. Some seedlings were transplanted in a container in soil and a regular potting mix. Here you can see a tiny seedling transplanted in a small homemade hydroponic system which has coconut coir as a medium, no soil. The black thing is a neck cup sitting on a 5-liter bucket, and I simply pour some hydroponic solution in it. Here is the comparison of plants grown in a container and the plants grown in the hydroponic system. On the left you see my homemade hydroponic system using Cracky method. No pump or air bubbler is used for this system, and it was just sitting outside in sunlight just like any other pot. The one on the right side is a regular pot with some potting mix. There is not a huge difference in size in plants. However, the plants grown in hydroponic system are much greener and they seem to be a bit healthier. The reason is very obvious. As always, the plants grown in container always have this problem of nutrient leaching out of the container with the watering, and the roots are limited by space. Here is a plant that was transplanted in soil directly when the true leaves were big enough. This is again a comparison between two plants. The one that you see is growing in a hydroponic system and it is reasonably healthy despite of some whitish spots on the leaves, which I believe is powdery mildew, which never bothers me anyway. And this is a plant that was transplanted in soil directly. Both plants are exactly same age, both had access to fertilizers. Again, the reason is probably compacted soil through which the roots have difficulty to grow, but in hydroponic system roots do not have to struggle. There are small buds in both the plants. Flowering should start soon. Here you can see the root mass of the plant in hydroponic system. Big root mass hanging freely from the neck cup into the nutrient solution. I will have to add nutrient solution soon. By the way, I change or add nutrient solution in this bucket every week. It was every second week to start with, but now the plant is grown bigger and the weather has become a bit hotter, so I need to change or refill more frequently. This is when the first flower appeared in the plant grown in my hydroponic system, and it did start flowering at least a week before any plants grown in the container or in soil did. However, I soon realized that the hydroponic container was proving to be a bit too small for the plant, so I eventually had to transplant the plant in soil. And this is a picture taken after transplanting at the time when the first fruit appeared. You can see that the leaves are still very healthy, and it has 2 zucchinis which will grow much bigger only in a couple of days. Okay, I have harvested a few zucchini so far from this plant, and there is one more that you can see, very healthy one, and the flower is big and healthy. There's a small zucchini behind the flower, if you can see. I will harvest this zucchini in front of you. Use a small scissors and simply cut it from the plant. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something from it. If you did find the video useful, please do not forget to press the like button below. Thank you very much.